The nightlight in the self-study room switched to warm light mode, precisely at 10:30 p.m., when Lin Mo closed quantum field theory. He found another takeout bag pressed down on the exercise book. The hand-torn cabbage in the transparent lunchbox was still steaming hot. The words "less spicy" and "more vinegar" in the remarks column made his fingertips tremble slightly. 3 days ago, he casually joked that the fiber density of the cabbage in the cafeteria exceeded the standard. At this moment, he suddenly remembered the rustling sound of the hair of the girl sitting next to him when she was taking notes with her head down. Undeclared emotion variables Su Xiaotong's existence is like an uninitialized piece of code. When she pushed the cherry blossom-flavored yogurt past the partition, Lin Mo was fitting the string vibration equation with MATLAB, and the condensation water on the yogurt bottle was spreading out in a semicircle on the draft paper. The first time he received her pear, he was stuck with the Dirac equation. The moment he bit into the flesh, he heard her softly say, "Dividing the pear means separation," while he stared at the fibrous structure of the core and murmured, "The content of stone cells in the pear does indeed affect the taste." It was only later that I saw from the surveillance video. She placed the whole pear on his seat, not on the apple bought from the convenience store herself, and the pale pink cherry blossom sticker on her nail rubbed against the apple peel. The 3,000-meter race walk at the school sports meeting was an algorithmic disaster. Lin Mo's movements were like the gait of a maliciously tampered robot. On the third lap, burning sensation in her chest was suddenly replaced by some high-frequency current. Su Xiaotong was running with canvas heels, and her ponytail left a pink afterimage on the track. The mineral water bottle she handed over had a sticky note on it. "There's a logical flaw in your shoelace." He looked down and saw that the shoelace on his right foot was in a quantum-entangled state. She had squatted down and tied a bow with a hairstring. When the cherry pendant on the hairstring touched his tibia, he heard a significant frequency shift in his heartbeat. Uncaptured cardiac abnormalities. The fish head with chopped chili peppers at the Hunan Cuisine restaurant was steaming with white mist. When Su Xiaotong pushed over half a bottle of rice wine, the light spot in her pupil reminded Lin Mo of a helium neon laser. "This is the 23rd time I'll order you cabbage," she said. Her fingertips sketched binary waveforms on the tablecloth while he counted the empty wine bottles to calculate the rate of alcohol metabolism. Suddenly, he blurted out, "I have to go back and solve the partial differential equation." That night, the beer bottles in Su Xiaotong's dormitory were piled up like a Feynman diagram. Until one day, she received the cardboard box. The hammy melon was still. Dewy water droplets were still hanging on the stems of the grapes, and the Song Dynasty font on the sticky note was like an unoptimized code. "Being single is more in line with the complexity of my life." 3 days later, the giant bus basket that appeared had a bus card lying in it. The balance in the card she had complained about being stolen in the library was just enough to buy 8 cups of milk, tea, and the pink. Helmet wrapped around the handlebars had Maxwell's equations printed on the inner lining. The romance of force-type conversion. In the KTV room of the birthday party, the prelude of Chaser of Light made Lin Mo tap Morse code with his fingers on the microphone. When Su Xiaotong sang "I Can Follow Behind You," he suddenly remembered that when she borrowed her notes last week, beside the little sun she drew on the title page of Electrodynamics, it was written, "Lin Mo's brain is a quantum computer, but unfortunately, it doesn't have emotional drive." Amid the commotion, Su Xiaotong's embrace was like a forced intervention to interrupt the command. His stiff arm finally completed the type conversion. When he wrapped it around her waist, he smelled the top note of Sakura shampoo, and the base note was mixed with the musty smell of old library books. Only at this moment did he realize that when she put yogurt in for the 10th time, his heart rate variability had already exceeded the normal threshold. But he had misjudged it as excessive caffeine intake at that time. A successfully compiled love protocol now. Lin Mo's bicycle has a pink helmet fixed on the back seat and in the basket of the Book of Songs. There is a note he wrote, "Alas, I have no mulberries to eat, but I am allowed to eat Su Xiaotong's shredded cabbage." When helping her debug her thesis once, I found a hidden annotation at the end of the references. "Thanks to Lin Mo for providing the data on cabbage consumption," or 0.9998, p less than 0.01. The nightlight in the self-study room was still dimmed on time. While Lin Mo was tidying up his books, Su Xiaotang fed him the last bite of cabbage. The spiciness level just triggered the peak of the normal distribution curve of the lacrimal glands. And he finally understood. The optimal love algorithm never needs complex parameters. It's just like the soul of hand-torn cabbage lies in the covariance of vinegar and spiciness. The key is that someone is willing to calibrate the taste parameters of your life for you, making every bite of your heart precisely hit the excitement threshold of your taste buds.